Booker, are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing. Rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
One does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, or we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row?
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived. Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
Well, at least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Is somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
There's someone inside. Excuse me, it's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me? Good luck with that, pal. Is anyone here? Hello?
It's good when I'm in trouble. It's good when I'm in trouble. And it's good enough for me. The old-time religion. The old-time religion. The old-time religion is good enough for me. It's good when I am dying. It's good when I am dying. It's good when I am dying. And it's good enough for me.
Shit. Wait a minute, that card. What in the world is... expect me to sit in their fancy chair. What the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No, no.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see
Without
till
the
judgment.
sinner, what
Let's
need
keep
is
such
there?
questions to myself unless I want to get mad.
What grace has forgiveness?
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet waters of baptism. Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
It's either this or turn around and get back on the... Hey.
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. And make him born in the of Columbia. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
What do you want?
We had a deal to it.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
She granted a sword of gold. So
Need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
Above all other nations.
To Father Franklin. Our prophet fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
He who crossed the Delaware, with flaming sword and wings of angels.
A rebel against
By the sword, and the scroll, and the key.
Just because the city flies don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. All right. Still got a girl to find. Good to see you.
Perfect day for the celebration.
There'll be hot dogs for the men, lime rickeys for the girls, and amusements for all ages.
Comstock's an absolute light does not matter to a Vincent.
There's no Comstock's all right, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family, and fatherland. Who could be against all that?
Never hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man. I told him that the park is exceedingly far behind. The landscaping is half finished. The statuary hasn't arrived. The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake. The berries are still unplanted. All work which should have been done months ago. Do you know?
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, "Why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man." And she told me the most remarkable thing. "You're right, prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?"
Look at the raffle, folks.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak in the key and the scroll, if you get my meaning.
Cloudless skies, warm temperatures, and light variable wind throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day for the festivities, Columbia. And now, back to the music.
See you coming down the street. I'll ask you very confidently.
If you should ever leave me, more life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me. So what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
One man goes into the waters of baptism. A different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
Talk, friend. That kind of talk draws attention.
Oh, don't turn into something.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Lutess.
Why, good day to you, sir.
Hello?
I agree.
Keep saying that.
Would you believe me?
Should we go in?
If I told you a man could hoist a 1-ton stallion straight into the air, would you believe me? Well, friends, I am here today to tell. Those are no flights of fancy. Those are no tall tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir, no, ma'am. Those are vigors I'm talking about.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Find the devil, good sir, and cast him out. Do you have what it takes? And there's devil number 1. Devil number 2. Woo! He's on a roll. And that's 3. We have a winner. Here you go, friend. And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, bucking bronco is your answer.
Those dirty mocks are at it again. See them villains zipping around, spreading their lies and dissent? Good man. Now take aim and blast those evil mocks out of the sky. Hit enough and I'll get you up front. Oh, this fella knows his stuff. Look at this fella go. You ever done that? Look at this fella go. Good man. Now take aim and blast those evil mocks out of the sky. Hit enough and I'll get you up front. Blast them out of the sky.
used one yet?
Hot dogs, hot dogs. Alexander Hot Dog.
Voxophone.
Columbia's
Hear your
finest,
voice
worth
from the
every
past
cent.
in the present.
The Vox Populi are on the loose. Who will hunt them down? Hey, you, handy with a rifle? Well, here's a brave fellow. Now, shoot the Vox when they appear, get it up, and you'll win a prize. I'll even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy. Rock shot. Fine show. You're almost there. Another shot right on the money. Rock shot. There she is. Daisy Fitzroy. Columbia can sleep soundly once more. Rock shot. Rock shot. Rock shot. All those guys are waking in their boots. A magnificent display of marksmanship. The Vox defeated, Daisy Fitzroy slain. You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
It looks so vending machine.
Sad.
Has a paid telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse? With just a whisper. They're all ears.
Press to turn machines into allies.
What the hell was that?
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through.
Heads.
Or tails.
Tails.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
Children from the sky. When the young ones misbehave, escorts children to their grave. Never backtalk, never lie, or you from the sky. Look at that one. He looks lost.
He looks just fine to me.
Mary, you are a living walking skin.
This little beauty? The whole division got them.
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady. But I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
I'm feeling it.
You always got a feeling.
And my wife are
And now, the 1912 raffle has officially begun!
Mister!
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
Over here! Over here! He's the winner!
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First row!
first row.
what are you doing? Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days? I'm the one you want! Oh! Looks like we've got a shy one here!
Got something for you, you son of a
We've
bitch.
Wait! It's him!
Now, where'd you get that brand, boy? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd?
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys!
Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's come to lead our lamb astray! Move it! Disconnect! It's gonna get messy! Got to cover!
To arms!
There he is!
This way! Cover the gate!
I told you, Comstock. You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
It's getting hot. What's going on? It's a kiss. No, you only live once.
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to...
That wasn't no sample. Why are you following me?
We were already here.
Why are you following us? You'll find that handy.
The difference between life and death. Surprising.
Surprising that it worked?
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
Around one's body.
effect.
Blood on the streets, and worse is the insult. Because today is the day that marks our secession from the Sodom below.
Whoa! Damn hook must be magnetized.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
violence is not a foregone conclusion. Tim, the one they're after. Go. They're looking for you.
Police, we're in need of your assistance.
They're here!
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Inside! Inside!
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs? Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native or maybe too many. Anyhow, now he's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her. Yeah.
Where we demonstrated to the Sodom below the true mission our founders have given us. And when the man... Don't stop! Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just...
What exactly was the great emancipator emancipating the Negro from? From his daily bread, from the nobility of honest work, from wealthy patrons who sponsored them from cradle to grave, from clothing and shelter. And what have they done with their freedom? Why, go to shall find out no animal is born free, except the white man. And it is our burden to care for the rest of creation. And when the angel Columbia gave unto the founders the tools to build a new Eden, they did so without hesitation. For 85 years they prepared the way of the Lord. But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
Believed now by many to be Vox Populi, began his terrible rampage. Trouble began almost instantly. Full of wrath and bent on harm, the anarchists maliciously wounded several Colombian peacemakers.
Mother of Columbia, why do we worship three symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin, because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
We're sinners! All of us! You jump on it! Yeah!
for a French man with a missing left eye. No more than 4 foot 9 inches.
Taller than that. Slimmer. His eyes were farther apart.
What color were his eyes?
Blue. No, green.
Sweet Mother of Columbia, why do we worship 3 symbols in your memory? We worship the sword, so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven, so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin, because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
sorry to say that Monument Island is off limits. You've got to go. Workmanship proceed to the owner.
Whoa!
Avarice and guile. Like all his kind in the Sodom below, he seeks the Lamb and hastens to her.
Sweet Mother of Columbia, why do we worship 3 symbols in your memory? We worship the sword so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin because it symbolizes the weight of our faith. And the Lord saw the wickedness of man was great, and he repented he had made man on the earth. Rain. 40 days and 40 nights of the stuff, and he left not a thing that walked alive. You see, my friends, even God is entitled to a do-over. And what is Columbia if not another ark for another time?
Better start busting down some doors. I'm not busting down any doors. You know what kind of swell?
Skyline up above. So I get some elevation, I could probably reach it.
Soon it'll be over.